Hello everybody, my name is Aceface. I want to show you guys a Jackdaw fit I made for doing T5 darks in a duo. So this can be done in multi-boxing, but I preferably, or at least I would say, this is optimally best done if you've got two real players, because a lot of micromanagement needs to be done with this fit. With this fit, you earn about, I would say, 120 mil ISK per site, and since you're doing maybe about four, maybe 3.5 sites an hour, you would maybe earn about 400, 450 million ISK an hour. It really depends a little bit on the loot. You can sometimes get really lucky, and also if you get like spawns that are really fast, because on average I finish a site in maybe 15 minutes, a little bit under 15 minutes, but sometimes you can get like some really good spawns that make you finish it, I don't know, in like 12 minutes or something. So obviously more sites you do per run, more ISK you'll earn. So here it is. I have been thinking a little bit about the Jackdaw, or actually quite a lot about the Jackdaw recently, because I got inspired by a guy called Lokuval the Nub. He seems to be very experienced with this Jackdaw, Hawk, and you know, the frigate multi-boxing kind of abyssal stuff, and I just thought, okay, I want to see what I can cook up with a Jackdaw fit. So this is what I cooked up with. So basically this is a Jackdaw that is got a pretty good tank, and the thing is, it is made around being able to be a consistent abyssal runner. So you'll often hear people that will like it, and there's nothing wrong with it, but you'll often see that people say that, okay, this is a disposable fit, it's made to, like, you know, just throw away. It doesn't, there's certain rooms which you will 100% die on, and that this is not made to be that. This is made to do every wave. Like, it's not made to die. It is intended on that you should have the mindset here when using this fit that you will be able to survive every room. The only reason you should think that you will die is if you do something, you mess up. There is one thing that can kill you 100% of the time, but I have never experienced it, and it is very rare as well. A wrecking shot from Charybdis Tyrannus will kill this ship. It's not got enough EHP to survive it. You have you need about like 9k, a little bit over 9k EHP to be able to survive a Charybdis Tyrannus wrecking shot. Even with the damage control, it doesn't put me up there, or just about puts me there. So it's still, I would just decide to have more DPS, do the sites faster instead of worrying about that. I have run lots of Charybdis Tyrannus T5 sites in this fit, and I've not once encountered a single wrecking shot, and I think it has a bit to do with the way that in the dark site, like, the optimal range of turrets is reduced and you're going so fast, so that it basically, the application of the enemy ship is really bad, and that tends to reduce the likelihood of getting a good wrecking shot in. This fit can do the Angel Wave. The Angel Wave is notoriously known for being extremely difficult for the Hawks and Jackdaws in the Abyss. It has a bit to do with that the Angels do predominantly EM damage, and if we see here, if we strip this whole fit of stuff, 34% can EM resist in defense mode. Sharpshooter, 0%. So we'll have, if we go here in Sharpshooter, you see here we've got naturally very low EM resist right here, and we're using 2 EM rigs to get this to somewhat decent levels. So you can see here it's the same as our kinetic after we've got 2 Tech 2 EM shield reinforcers. But the point is, this is made around to be able to handle those Cinnamon waves, because it's really the only wave that will be able to sort of apply damage to you. The Triglav waves can also apply damage to you, but they'll often not be able to spool up, because in the dark side you will have like the reduced optimal range of disintegrators, so they'll often break spool, and they won't be able to spool up to significant amounts of damage, and you'll probably kill them before they can even touch you. So this fit is not cap stable, but it is cap stable with this capacitor booster right here, and it is achieving very high amounts of tank because it's based around using this remote shield booster right here. You can see the CPU is a bit overloaded because I've not got a CPU implant right here. It's supposed to have a 3% CPU implant. I've not got it in the fit right now, but it will be in the link below. When you're in the dark side, you very rarely take like face tank damage, so really it doesn't matter that you're not cap stable without this capacitor booster. This capacitor booster is more like for emergency situations. So normally you're going to be running like this. Basically here you can see here, with just the shield booster on, we are cap stable for 4 minutes, and that's almost the length of an entire a room of an abyssal site, usually about 5 minutes per room, a little bit less probably, and you will not be able to have to use this consistently, but you can, if you want, almost use it throughout the whole room, like a single room for 5 minutes. see the 4 minutes right here. But usually what you'll be doing is you'll just be pulsing it a little bit, like pulsing up and down, up and down, up and down, you know, like that. And the thing is that you have also this remote shield boost right here. So if this is not enough to consistently use this, your friend will then use a remote shield boost on you. Now, if you're getting neutered out so that this is problematic, then you will maybe turn off this, because the guy who's taking damage won't need to remote repair the other person, and you'll be using your shield booster, your capacitor booster. So you'll have 15 gigajoules to spare, so a lot of capacitor right here. And we also have 1 cap battery to get some kind of neutralizing resistance. And if worst case you were to get neutered out, you always have your friend being able to remote shield boost you, because it's very unlikely that they will be neutered out at the same time you are. Usually the NPCs, they focus on like one person at the same time. If they have split up, usually they won't have enough neuting power to completely newt you guys up. Usually you guys will be pretty chill if they have split their newts up quite a bit. So when it comes to the different modes of the Jackdaw, by default you always want to be in the sharpshooter mode. You get max DPS at this, clear the sights faster, etc, etc. The person who's taking a lot of DPS, you could say they have so many different levels of tank. So usually you'll be just running like this with nothing on. Then if you take a little bit of damage, you can pulse it. If you take a lot of damage, you can use it consistently. If you take even more damage, your friend could even boost you with shields. If you are taking even more damage, go in defense mode. You have still decent range, so you can still hit stuff. It's not like you can't hit stuff. Just a bit less DPS, that's the issue. You also have a very small signature radius, and that leads me into one spawn that can be very deadly if you don't use defense mode. So here's the Concord spawn, particularly the Marshal Spawn. So you can tank them. The only issue is, if you are in sharpshooter mode, your signature radius is very big. They will apply very good to you, and they can alpha your shields. And they can quickly, very quickly, if you are not fast enough in boosting, or your friend is doing a shield booster. So that's why I have a rule of thumb, is that, like, based on a little bit of experience I've done, because I've run a lot of these sites now, quite a few of these sites now. And it is that whenever you're really getting targeted by marshals, or not targeted, but when you're getting shot at by marshals, use this defense mode. It will reduce the damage you take from them so much. Your signature radius will be smaller, they'll apply worse to you. Also make sure your velocity is always very high, helps a lot. And make sure you just kill the marshals quickly. After the marshals are down, it'll be smooth sailing in those waves. So just think about that, keep that in mind, because you'll see that it will encounter in the footage I'm about to show you that it will be quite a bit of an epic fail moment. But here we'll be starting off with just a basic T4, and you'll see afterwards later in the video that I'll start with a T5, because just to get a bit of like acquainted, because my friend I'm running them with, he's never run these with me before, so it'll also give you a bit of a demonstration that you don't need a whole lot of experience to be able to run these ships, but you need some kind of like awareness of your ship. But what I mean is, you could start with T4 initially just to get a bit warmed up. Then when you're feeling very confident with T4, go to T5. You earn so good ISK from T5, 120 million ISK an average per site. That will make it so that basically after 3 sites you can replace one of your Jackdaws, because as you can see, it's not particularly expensive, this fit. After 6 sites you've replaced the whole setup, so that's really great, really great. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's get started with some owning of the Abyss.
Do you want to start on T4 just to make sure?
Oh.
Are you good?
Okay, we can do that just to get a bit warmed up.
No, up to you, but it's not like I've done a lot of Jackdaws.
Yeah, sure thing.
Alright, let me dock up and grab some Forza.
You can just stay here.
Sorry.
I'm already in warp. You can stay here.
Gotcha.
The ammo die almost like, the thing that's really nice about the Jackdaw is that like reload bonus, so you can just like switch ammo types so quickly. So even like basically all the time when a new wave goes, I try to start with the Nova Fury because it's good against scrubby Triglavians, you know. But then also those angels, so you just save absolutely no time whatsoever, or you just save as much time as you can, killing those guys as quick as possible.
Dropping a can. It's got an overclocker in it. Why not go a little quicker?
Oh, thank you.
Hard shell might be a better choice, but whatever.
How powerful are the hard shells?
I mean, one is just 3%. You get T2, which are about the same cost as the cents. But actually, they might be like 3 mil.
Yeah, I see.
But the level 1s are free. I mean, they're under 200k.
Oh, yeah.
So why
even
not take the buff? Yeah, why not take the buff? But this cargo can has a cheap overclocker if you want it.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I should actually Those are so damn cheap. Those I didn't know that. May as well just have them. That little 3% will help.
Yeah, the only downside is you can't do pyro too.
Ah, okay. I'm anyway not rocking pyro.
Yeah, I usually don't because they're expensive.
Launching the filament now. It's actually a good idea that we start with T4 as well because I haven't like touched the Jackdaws in over a week, so maybe a little rusty as well. Okay, you ready to jump in?
Yep.
With the capacitor boost and all your modules activated, like nothing's offline, because the CPU will make.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Let's jump in. I'm jumping. So basically, have the both shield boosters deactivated all the time, and just only pulse what is necessary, because I mentioned before that if you can use either the local booster or the remote one. Without the capacitor booster, you'll just be under cap stability. But with both of them online, you can still use them with a cap booster. Okay, I've got the mark now. You can go into sharpshooter mode and just approach me. You can also lock up each other as well. The local rep's also a little bit better than the remote rep, but they're almost the same.
Yeah, definitely some micro with the reps, but
yeah. So
this is pretty easy.
You can imagine when I was multiboxing it was a lot harder. So just to do with the capacitor, you know, you don't want to waste that capacitor. And I put the 2 EM rigs on, so we can't. It's not like a. I'm not intending this to be disposable. Like we should be having the mindset that we should be able to get through them all the time.
Gotta go loot this extraction node.
Yeah, I'm getting it. I got towards the bi-adaptive now. And usually I'll probably put some propulsion mode on actually now, just to get closer. But it's really nice with the propulsion mode at that align time, because like if the abyssal gankers are just a little bit too slow, then we'll still warp out because we're still naturally so fast at warping. Yeah, there's hardly anything in that one, about 18 million. One thing I love about the Jackdaw is like compared to the Confessor, is that even when you're using the defense mode, you still have some decent range. Like in the Confessor, don't you have a pretty crap range when you're in the defense mode, don't you? Even with beams, right?
I honestly haven't used them that much.
Oh, okay.
I've always been underwhelmed with it because it's only got 4 guns and Nanite has 5.
Yeah. Okay, I'm jumping when you're ready. You ready?
Ready when you are.
Okay, I'm jumping.
Jump.
Okay, we can go for the tangling damas you see here. I think actually maybe it would have been a better call to go for the spark needles, because it's a bit difficult to take out the damas due to their tiny signature radiuses. The sparks.
Oh, they're going pretty quick.
Yeah, that's good. Faster than I thought. Ooh, tachyon. Yeah, after this one, go for the spark needles, because these remote reps are just annoying. Just for a free file on spark needles. Yeah, good, look at that. In Vedmak ways, even with like hawks, I've tended to want to go for the to the Vedmaks, not the damas, because the light missiles don't apply like to 100% to the damas. So you've got like less default DPS. On top of that, their remote reps just seems to be a lot quicker to go for the Vedmaks. You get at least some RRs off the grid. Okay, we can just go for the tangling now, the number 4.
Roger that.
Then after that, the ghost.
Yeah, sorry I'm not talking more. Very much concentrating, but this is a solid
understand,
fit.
man. It's alright, I understand.
No, but this is a solid fit. I like it.
Yeah, thanks. The thing is that, you know, it doesn't have that damage control like Loki Vols has, so maybe some unlucky wrecking shot could kill us, but I just try to hope that doesn't happen. Oh, I was in the speed mode all the time, because I was wondering why was I going faster than you, and why was my damage not so good, and I was in speed mode all the time.
That'll learn, yeah.
Oh, look how fast it's going now.
That is honestly what I'm really worried about, is forgetting.
Exactly.
No skin ace?
What? Oh no. I was thinking of getting that. There's like a black and blue one, but I kind of like the default one.
I put a bio there out for hard search.
Oh yeah, that one's pretty cool.
Did I pass you Your stupid camouflage ones?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Stupid camouflage, come on. Actually, not for the Jackdaw, but they're pretty cheap anyway. Oh, an unstable mutaplasmid for 46 million.
What kind?
The heatsink one.
Roger.
Okay, ready when you are.
Ready, ready.
Jumping. You can go for the starving Vedmak first. He's getting messed up. And we go for the other Vedmak afterwards.
Yeah, that went pretty good. They're all on you, so maybe switch to defensive.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Even in sharpshooter, I've not even had to use a cat booster.
Roger that.
Okay, now for the tangle over here. Actually, no, don't, not the tangle, the ghostings. The ghostings.
Not the starving first?
Are you getting used to that?
No, I just assumed with how sensitive we are. I also have not used a charge.
Yeah,
Let's do the starving next, since I am sitting at 1/3.
Yeah, because the ghosters, they also make us apply worse, not just the range. Yeah, sorry, tags got a bit mixed up there.
Oh, good. I'm burning for that far off extraction.
Yeah, cool. What's the number of the one you're going to?
I'm going for the sub-node number 1.
Okay. I'll go for the other one, extraction.
But yeah, that wasn't stressed at all.
No, I didn't even have to use a single cat booster.
What's the worst spawns for you?
Just in general, when there's if you somehow get caught by a lot of tanglings, but probably just the worst is just the angel, really. Because the thing is, the Vedmax, they can be scary, you know, with all their starvers and their tanglings. But like, as long as you take out the Vedmax first, then there's no significant DPS that can kill you. It doesn't matter what the Damaviks do. You've got the cat booster, you've got the remote rep. They do anyway so little DPS, and half of the time they'll miss because of the dark side. So really, it's just the angels, and even then, I managed to slap them up in the multi-boxing. And also the Concord can be deadly if you stop at 0 and then the marshals just slam your face. That can also be deadly. But as long as you keep your speed up, you're good. Like, I just quickly, it was that, I don't know if you remember, I sent you a screenshot once where I had like half structure or something. That was from that Concord wave where I just accidentally stopped at 0. But I just went to defensive mode and just moved a bit, and my signature radius was so tiny, and then with the speed they basically did no DPS anyway.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the screenshot here, but...
No, I sent it to you, I think over a week ago, something like that.
Oh, in chat, yeah. Maybe I remember. Lots going on in life.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you're good for another, I'm good for another.
Yeah, sure. Definitely.
T4, T5, whichever.
T5 now, come on, man.
I was giving you the option to duck down.
Oh, okay. I see how this is. Well, I managed to do this multi-boxing T5, so this should be going a lot smoother than the time I was multi-boxing. And even when I was multi-boxing, it was still going pretty decently smooth. So I don't see it being too bad. The main thing is just that, as I said before, like the angel or the a wrecking shot. You can see that being a problem.
Let me know when you land.
Yeah,
It's undocked.
I've landed now. I'm activating the filament. And just 1 second, just checking. Okay, so sharpshooter mode first, just checking that. Should we jump in now? You ready?
Ready?
Okay, I'm jumping.
FYI too, you can switch modes in War, going through the Abyss, Gate, etc.
That's cool. Hey, devoted knight. Okay, so just focus on these guys. Can you see the tags?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Just go for these guys. We can easily kite them. Oh yeah, and switch to EM. Switch to EM. He reloads so fast. And don't worry too much about the frigates. We'll take a little bit of damage, but we can face tank them. And we've always got that cat booster to counteract their newts.
Oh, didn't have my prop mod on. Catching up now.
Oh.
Switch to the Smiths after these guys go down. Smiths after these guys go down.
Are the Smiths the ones that newt or web?
They're new team.
Okay.
then the heralds are. Oh shit! Just gonna say the heralds are the ones who are disrupting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm still not too acquainted with their names. You don't have to stress too much about like focusing here when they're on the rest of them because they don't have so potent remote reps, these guys. Probably maybe even split because of just like almost one-shotted that guy before.
Moving towards the extraction subnode.
Yep. Ooh, disintegrator specialization. Medium one.
What size? Medium? I'll
yeah.
buy it from you. I still need to do that, so I'll buy it.
Oh, okay. You can have it for free, man.
Not fair, bro. Nice 7 mil can.
Let's just hope we get through it. If you actually, you know what, you want to just take it, just in case we die, you can inject it now.
Yeah, I'll inject it now. Just pop a can for me.
I don't think we will die, but it's a pretty good skill book.
And as soon as you pop it, jump through.
And put the Nova Fury as your first one. You ready?
Roger that.
Okay, I'm jumping. Oh, simple. Oh, a lot of neuters though. Also, the cat boost, you can actually use it quite liberally because you've got so many to spare. Like I was once thinking that I was burning through so many. Oh, I'm not gonna have any, but I had like so many to spare. So it's not like.
Well, the fact we haven't used any of them yet.
Exactly. Oh, I forgot to lock you.
How can you forget about me like that?
Sorry, man. I had to use a booster there. I was getting used to that pretty hard.
This is a lot of neuters.
Yeah. There we go. Easy.
Moving out to extraction subnode.
Sure thing. Just kill whatever's closest to you now. I'm going to number 2.
Oh shit, I've been in propulsion mode this whole time.
Yeah, I was thinking we were doing it a bit slow. But it's good that we learn now and not in a hard spawn. Because the Watchmen, they've got a bit of fat armor, but not that fat. 11 million from an extraction node. And we're sitting on 92 right now, even after that skill book.
I've got another like 10.
Cool stuff.
8 actually, with all the shit in my cargo.
All I can say is Dankisk. Popped.
Yeah, ready whenever you are.
Okay, I'm jumping in now. Oh, we've got a lot of Concord guys here. Go for the marker pacifiers. And then after that, they arrest us. Just pull range from the... We're going to pull range from the Marshals because they can't hit us over 70k. Oof. Oof. I need reps.
Defensive mode, defensive
yeah,
mode.
I am. Just take out all these stupid freaks. We'll make our way towards the Concord guys. Also, I'll get close to you as well.
I'm completely capped out.
I'm making my way towards you. Defensive mode.
The capacitor is empty.
Keep moving in a straight line.
The capacitor is empty.
Oh, I died. You know what I think we should have done there? Do you think you could survive? How is it? I think we should have gone for the Marshals first.
So I might survive.
All I can say is best of luck. Did you manage to kill a Marshal?
Nope, got both Marshals to go now.
Okay. Just analyzing these logs because I'm a bit confused what was taking most of the damage. I think it was a better call to go for the Marshals. I was afraid from all those little frigs that were going to make them apply really well, but they did a lot more damage, those guys.
Yeah, I got this. One Marshal to go, one Skybreaker.
Oh, nice. Don't forget my wreck.
I won't, but I'll still probably be quiet because I've only got a couple minutes left.
Oh, okay. You can overheat quite a bit with the Jackdaw's bonuses.
A great idea. And actually, I just need to switch to sharpshooter mode again.
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed that. It was a bit, a bit of an epic fail right there. But basically, just go for the marshals first and you'll have no problems. I mean, it's a bit spicy when you're not in defense mode and getting targeted by marshals and sharpshooter. But as long as you focus on the marshals first, they'll die pretty quickly. They don't have a whole lot of tank. And as soon as they're dead, it's really no issue whatsoever. We did that in more runs later and it was really no issue. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.